original motivations was I was looking for a place to bring my team where we could contribute to a good cause. We could get some meaningful experience in the field and use our talents. So I was drawn by the swimming aspect of it. The human trafficking at the time was cool, but it wasn't necessarily really close to me at that point. Going through the process and seeing my team interact and listening to John talk about his mission and his story, it made it very clear how we can help in that process by teaching young kids skills that are going to overcome fears and create confidence that are going to lead towards better things down the road. And that was really cool to see. And to see how that translates over into later in life and potentially keeping kids out of that human trafficking circle really hit home in the trip.
To me personally, being involved in education in the classroom, we're called to recognize every single student's, all the differences, all their strengths and weaknesses and things that we need to build and improve upon. So to be in a different country and teach these kids swim lessons and teach them English with different resources that I might be used to in the States was definitely a bit of a wake-up call. Showed me some things that I was taking for granted, and definitely preparing me better in the future for being in education.
I think coming to Thailand was one, just connecting with my teammates and obviously experiencing part of the culture here in Thailand, meeting the Thai people. But in another respect, it was kind of recognizing the human trafficking issue and how it is such a big issue in our society today, and wanting to actually take some action to help that.
For me, it really came back to the kids. I find it hard to describe just how wonderful it is to see them light up when they learn a new skill or pronounce the word correctly or whatever it is that makes their day. There's just such an innocent joy to it that you just don't get that anywhere else. And I think that really it went past the language barrier in every way possible.
So I think that the idea of giving these kids new skills like swimming and focusing on making sure that they're staying in school and that they have the resources to do that has a lot of potential for helping the issue of human trafficking here in Thailand.
I think the most impactful experience for volunteer was working directly with the kids. It was difficult during the process necessarily to understand the full impact we had on them until it was time to leave. And then you could definitely tell that we had made an impact on the kids and that they had on us too, because it was so difficult to leave them behind.